just like flashed me with their, oh my gosh, I see like spots all over my eyeballs now. All right, I am here. So this is the weekly horoscope for Sagittarius for the week of November 18th, 2024. And also Pluto moves into Aquarius, you guys. So you can check that out on my glossary page for Pluto and Aquarius. Go to my homepage and scroll down once, and it says glossary page with North Node, South Node, and also Pluto and Aquarius. Also, it's on my comment bars on my homepage, so you can see how Pluto and Aquarius is going to affect you in the third house. Even though for a lot of my Saggies, is my hair doing something? Yes, it is. Even though for a lot of my Saggies, you have been going through Pluto in Capricorn in your third house now for a very long time, because a lot of you have interceptions with your third house. Okay, I am available for readings, yearly, 6-month reports, because you know we have a lot of energies coming up. Even with the general, we have the North Node moving into Pisces, so if you want to get a general, it's $1,500. Wow. If you want to get a general, it's 1,500 words, and it's $20, and we can see how the North Node in Pisces is going to affect you in your fourth house this year or next year in January. Okay, and then not to mention we have Neptune moving into Aries for a second, and then it goes retrograde and back into Pisces. So this is a powerful, next year is going to be very powerful with Uranus going into Gemini. So this is all important. I only need 4 more people to subscribe onto the channel to get 3,000 subscribers. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Also, I'll be doing the daily horoscopes tonight as well. So if you have not shared, like, subscribe, make sure to do that. Bubby's decided to get on tonight because he decided to talk to his people about the s'mores we made. So if you haven't seen that, that's cute too. So anyways, my Saggies, Venus in Capricorn is not well aspected in your second house of money, forming a cardinal square with the South Node, the North Node, and Hades in your 8th house. So this is changes happening with your money sector, for better or for worse. Energy is energy. We also have, this is a transformative time with your money situation, career or business, because we also have a fire trine happening this week, an air trine happening, so keep the energy positive during this time period. So for some of you who have your own business, this week could be a very difficult time because there could be another source of income that may no longer apply in your life. For some of you, you may have quit your job, gotten fired, got laid off, and then now you have to rely on this other source of income here as well. So it may not be doing the greatest at this time with this energy because of Venus not being well aspected in your second house. So this may have to make you a bit more stricter or resourceful at this time when it comes to your money. Some of you could be going through a divorce at this time, so your second source of income could be leaving at this time, and then you have to figure it out and rely on your source of income. So this is not an easy time. Or this could be like somebody that was a tenant could be leaving as well, so you could have been relying on them to like pay the bills or what have you. This could also be you relying on yourself a bit more than usual. So family could be very unwilling to help you, or maybe they're going through their own financial stuff at this time with this energy here, so they're not as sharing and caring as you would like them to be financially with you. You kind of have to figure it out for now financially and by yourself. This is not going to be the easiest time period for you in regards to your money sector. Okay, I would pick and choose your battles this week, because Mars is in Leo in your 9th house, and it's not well aspected, so stay on the right side of the law. Be careful with the landlord with this energy, because 8th house also deals with homes, and then you got Neptune and Saturn in there, but Saturn is well aspected this week. Okay, so I feel like people are willing to work with you. Remember, you get more with honey than you do with spit and vinegar this week. You do have social services here as well that could be cutting you off because you may now make too much for your job with this energy here, or this could be like if you were getting a subsidized check, that could stop at this time with this energy for some of us. On the 19th, the Pluto moves into the sign of Aquarius. This is going to be in your 3rd house. Like I said, a lot of my Sagittarius, because I've read a lot of you, have interceptions between Pluto and between Capricorn and Aquarius. Why? What's an interception? An interception means that the signs share the houses, okay, as well as the planets that they're in. So now Pluto is going to move into Aquarius. Aquarius is also ruled by Saturn, but it's also ruled by Uranus. So it could feel like the same kind of energies a little bit here, except now you're a bit more original in your thoughts. You may have lessons with your giving energy here as well. And you can always check out my glossary page with Pluto and Aquarius and how it's going to affect you. And it's in the sign of Aquarius is what I talk about, not Pluto in the third house, in the sign of Aquarius. Because when I say in the sign, it's going to have a different conversation. Pluto in the third house, when people talk about Pluto in the third house, it's very general. But then when you talk about Pluto entering a sign and then how that sign is going to be affected by that house, that's a whole different conversation. Hi, Al. So this may not be nothing new to you, because again, it's ruled by Saturn. So this could be like you may not feel much of a difference here with this energy. It's a bit more about your social life with this energy. You're in a bit more how you make money during this time period. So the next 20 years, you could be very oh, thank you, Ella. I appreciate that. You could be a bit more creative or inventive with your money or with your resources, or you could be a bit more inventive with your way of thinking. So Sagittarius could be very creative, coming up with brand new trends, latest and greatest. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you, Al. I appreciate that. I'm glad it makes sense. For some of you, I feel like with Pluto is sextiling the sun in Scorpio, getting ready to go into your first house, because it's at 29 and 30 degrees. It's still, and then when it reaches 0 degrees and it hits, it's still going to be sextiling right there. Okay, so it's still going to be sextiling the first house and the 12th house. I feel like for some of you here, you could be very original in your way of thinking already. This is going to be a beautiful time, but you got to pay attention to the time period, because Mercury is also in retrograde on the 25th, which means that yeah, you'll come up with really awesome stuff. It doesn't mean that you'll use it, and it also doesn't mean it'll mean that if you do use it, that it'll be something that you do every season during this time period. Okay, you tend to be a really great problem solver, because now you see things in a different light here. You're more of an observer, so you can be relying more on your intuition with this energy here, because Aquarius can be highly intuitive at times, or they just see things differently because they're more quiet and they're a bit more of an observer in life with this energy here. I see that you're going to be seeing things more outside the box. Your way of thinking and looking at life could be changing. This could also be a cathartic time for you with relationships, because we're dealing with siblings here, between the first house and the third house, and also the 12th house and the third house. So this is a time period that you may have certain people figure it out, and you may know how to relate better with certain people in your life with this energy, and you can be more on their level for the time being. Now it depends what other things you got going on in your 12th house, because sometimes if you have squaring going on between your 12th and 3rd house, it means that you're going to be really fighting with family, and you know how to piss them off right. Okay, so be careful with this energy here. So this may not be the easiest time dealing with family or dealing with live-in relationships or siblings. Now Pluto is forming an air trine this week with the 3rd, 7th, and 11th house. You really need to stop being a pessimist and keep the energy very positive at this time. A great time for networking, receiving good news. You can be making friends. You can be making friends with the movers and shakers in your life. A great time for those of you in media and social media with this energy as well. Okay, this could also be business picking up for some of you here, but then you're paying down your debts with Venus not being well aspected. So Venus is not well aspected in your first house. Now, a lot of 90s babies, those of you born in the 90s through like 96 or 97, you have a bit of a stellium in Capricorn. So therefore, that means that stellium could be helping a little bit, because then if it's trining the 2nd, 6th, and 10th house, therefore it's kind of helping or alleviating Venus there in the 2nd house, even though she is squaring North Node and South Node and Hades and Coronis. So your financial situation, if it's trining like that, it means that it's going through, your financial picture is changing possibly for the better for some of you here with this energy here. On the 20th, you can be joining a group or organization, or careful with other people guilting you into long-term arrangements for the next 20 years. Okay, when it comes to love, don't allow other people to manipulate you. If you're not feeling the love, honey, keep it walking. Also, be careful when you get opposed on by other family members, because this could be a long-term situation for the next 20 years, okay? For others of you, especially those of you in your 50s, you're more invested in your community now. You could be joining a group, charity, a philanthropy thing, more involved in your community, more involved probably like with the mayor and wanting to be a clerk or do something to participate in your township. So you could be doing something like that at this time. For some of you, because Mercury is in retrograde, there are temporary collaborations going on at this time. So this may last like a month or so, or until the new year, and then you're going to move on to something else. Okay, so everything that we do now, yes, is going to be temporary. So this is a time of creative projects. You could do collaborations with somebody else as well until next year in January or December, and then it's going to stop, and then you're going to move on to something else. On the 21st at 2:56 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it is the sun in Sagittarius. Happy birthday, my fabulous Saggies. Look at all the hearts pop up. I hope you have a blessed solar return, my bitches. Yes. And on top of that, you have an air trine happening. Yes. And you know y'all got that dumb stupid luck, so make sure you tap into that stupid luck this week as well. So happy birthday. All eyes are on you. It's your birthday season. You're in the holiday spirit now. You're happy, you're bubbly, you're optimistic, you're busy, you're more out and about than usual with this energy. I feel like for some of you here, you're making new friends despite the North Node and South Node. It's all right. It's your birthday. There is a potential for recognition and accomplishments. I feel like people are noticing you more. So this is growth happening with media and social media. This is those in authority acknowledging you, or very impressed by your work now. Your relationships with Father can be improved at this time for some of you. This can be a raise or a promotion. I feel like for some of you, whatever you're trying to keep under secret, if you're working on a top secret project, or if other people are like promoting you privately and letting you know that you're being promoted, I feel like it may be exposed. I feel like this is not the easiest time for secrets for you, because your truth can get revealed, whatever that is. Maybe it's really good, maybe it's scandaloso, you know, it just depends on the individual. This is a time of stability in the sense that you will feel that you know who the hell you are. You're very much self-aware. I feel like you are delving more into self-insurance, certainty. So this is a beautiful time to tap into the law of attraction and manifest, and you're taking care of business. On the 22nd, you're mentally alert, quick thinking, adaptable, and you're curious. Expect more personal interactions with siblings, neighbors, spending more time on the internet for some of you. A lot of communications going on. For some of you, not the best time for love, dating, Tinder, Grindr. I would stay away from that because you could get ghosted. Okay, so I would be careful here. So don't lead with sex when it comes to love. Those of you who are currently with somebody super new, there's a high potential that you might get ghosted. I'm sorry. All right, so as quickly as this person comes in, as quickly as it leaves, talk, get to know the person. The focus is going to be on siblings at this time, or live-in relationships. You may not be getting along well with siblings or live-in relationships. You could be butting heads with those on the internet at this time and fighting with the trolls, or fighting with family over the internet and airing out your dirty laundry over the internet. So this could be very interesting with the unfollows and the follows with the celebrities. Okay, you may not be getting along with your neighbors at this time. You could be picking fights with other people in your life. Stay on the right side of the law. Keep your hands to yourself. Not the best time to go traveling or trying to get your visa, because TSA is not playing with you in any damn country. Okay, so do not do anything stupid. Alrighty, those of you traveling to Switzerland, don't. Those of you traveling to Germany, don't. Okay, I'm telling you, we're going to see a lot of YouTubers, influencers that want to go to Sweden, that want to go to Germany, get beaten up. Okay, it's just the way they roll. I don't know. So I would really stay out of those areas. Alrighty, not the time to do it. I really wouldn't go traveling. Mars is really not well aspected, and plus she getting ready to go retrograde in December. Woo, do not travel. If you gotta travel to a foreign country, watch the Travel Channel, okay? Google it. You'll feel so much better about yourself, all right? Because trust me, then I want to hear when you get stuck at the airport at TSA, I want to hear, Marie's right, I got stuck at the airport, you know? The Ten of Swords, this is a turn of events happening at this time with this energy. As I connect with the Ten of Swords, it does not mean this, so I must be channeling somebody. Oh my gosh, I think I am. Okay, we're going to go with it. Truth is going to be revealed at this time, which is true because Pluto is going to be going into Aquarius. And Aquarius likes to keep that shit real, likes open and honesty. Do not lie to me, bitch. I will hurt you. So that's what's going on there. So Pluto in your third house. So around you, there's a lot of truth being revealed. Sun sextiling Pluto. So this could be a lot of people opening up to you. This is probably why Father's coming back into the picture too, because we're revealing truth. We're apologizing. We're being open, and even if it has nothing to do with you, they're still going to open up to you. The Six of Coins, ooh, does not mean this. Okay, I feel like you could be large and in charge at this time. Some of you, you could be placed in a leadership position at this time. Okay, you're very generous, you're very giving with this energy, so be careful. You're very gullible too with this energy as well. The Knight of Swords, I feel like you could be receiving a message at this time from somebody that you haven't spoken to in a very long time, and they could be trying to reach out to you with this energy as well. For some of you, you could be waiting for that person that you have a crush on to reach out to you. You could be thinking about reaching out to them as well with this energy. Alrighty, the Sun card, new beginnings. I feel like a blase energy. I feel like this is a beautiful time that you like tend to stick out a lot more than usual. Of course, it's your birthday season. You're happy, you're bubbly, you're optimistic, you're more out and about, you're being seen. Not the best time to get your flirt on with this energy. Not the best time to, like, you know, not the best time to date. It's a good time to talk. So some of you could be talking to somebody new this week with this energy as well. Some of you could be making new friends, you know, because people tend to gravitate to you. So this could be a popular energy time for you with this energy here, okay? I feel also with this energy that this can be that your talents are being seen and noticed at this time with this energy here. So again, popular energy time. The Tower card talks of traveling coming up, change is happening. Some of you could be working on getting a loan to get a house at this time with this energy. For some of you, not all of you. For others of you, this is just a move happening for you. The Judgment card, major changes, a turn of events happening for you. So Wheel of Fortune card, expect the unexpected with this energy here. I feel for some of you, if you got to leave a situation, please just walk away. Put your hands down. Don't get your dukes up because you have Hades in retrograde and Corona's in retrograde. That's in your 8th house till 2043. How long you want to be in jail for? Okay, so think about it. And in jail in a different country. Sweden is not so bad. The Netherlands, I don't think is bad. Denmark's not so bad. So if you want to go to jail there, that's fine because it's nice. They treat you nice too, and you get TV, and you get cable, I think, and internet time. So it's not so bad, and then you can watch me. Hello for everybody from internet jail. So yeah, so it's like that. So it's up to you what you want to do, because I feel like this is a time period here where you're going to get kicked out of a group or organization. You could get disowned by family. Why am I saying all this? Because Pluto is also opposing Mars conjunct with Volcanus. 9th house deals with important relationships, like marriages, okay, like your in-laws, your relationships at this time. Alrighty, so this could be or landlord or the elderly man in the neighborhood that is bored and has nothing else to do but to bother you and harass you, and it could perpetuate you into moving because you just want to get away from the old man. So that could be also happening here as well. So you could be getting kicked out of situations because you're getting in fights with other people, and especially people in authority or love relationships or family relationships at this time with this energy here. Or you could move because the landlord and you two could be getting into it because they want to be cheap and they don't want to fix their property. Okay, so that could also be one thing. Alrighty, not the easiest energy. The 10 of coins, more money coming in for you as well with this energy here. I feel also you prefer to be alone. So other people, like your neighbors, could be don't know how to speak, don't know how to don't know how to act proper, could be reaching out to you at this time as a way to communicate with you with this energy, okay? And they don't know how to talk to you, so they're going to harass you. you know, and get to know you, because everybody else knows them but you. But God forbid you keep your mouth shut, you mind your damn business, and they don't do the same thing, you know. So they're all up in your Kool-Aid going, what's the flavor, what's the flavor? And you're like, it's scotch, it's scotch, but I put it in a microwave, so now it smells like egg. Now drink. Okay, the Four of Wands, I feel like for some of you here that you're more about your traditions, your values. Sudden changes can happen with this energy. Home life may not be as stable as you want to be, or you probably creating stability in your home life. So this could be whoever, whatever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. For some of you, you're coming out of the stuff at this time. You're coming out of it. So this could actually be a recovery time for you, not necessarily you dealing with it. This is something that you probably dealt with last month or this week or last week, and now you're finishing it up, and now there's more peace in your life. Okay, oh, thank you, bae. So that could be happening at this time with this energy here. Okay, yeah. So then we have the Nine of Wands. This is like anxieties, worries, shoulda, woulda, coulda. You could be all up in your feels at this time because Mercury in Sagittarius. So this may not be emotionally, and then Mars in your ninth house, forget about it, you know. It's like, you know, you're really dealing with like your emotional self. You're really being tested on some stuff here at this time, especially financially tested with this energy here as well. But you'll continue putting one foot on top, I don't know. You'll continue walking, okay? You'll just keep swimming, just keep swimming. What do? We stay optimistic. We see the glass half full because we're Sagittarius, and we just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Oh, look, my car blew up. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. You know, it's like, shit. So yeah, it's going to seem like that for the second here with this energy here. This is all about being adaptable. The lesson here is about humility at this time, asking for help with this energy here, being adaptable through turbulent times and challenges here as well, but also to teach you to be strong and to stay resilient during this time period. So this is not going to be the easiest energy for you, okay? So just be aware of that. The Queen of Coins, ooh, more money coming in, another source of income. Some of you could be getting a job at this time with this energy here as well. Alrighty, the Star card, manifesting what you want at this time. Your consciousness is going to be changing here. I feel like you could be volunteering your time or energy. This could also be somebody else in your life that's really going through it at this time with this energy here, and you could be more invested in their drama. Of course, when we're invested in other people's drama, our problems tend to get resolved as well. The Three of Wands, I feel with this energy here that this is a time of like moving forward and kind of like looking back about how much you've been through and how much you have accomplished at this time. There is a sudden shift of energy that may happen, and may happen tomorrow as well with this energy, especially with your long-term goals. Your long-term goals can change at this time, even if it's just for the minute, for the second, because now you're being pointed in different directions at this time. Now other things in your life, like your family, your personal life, is taking precedence at this time with this energy here, and you're focusing more on the other things in your life, or the other thing that is working out in your life at this time. Some of you might step away from school for a minute because family may need you at this time when it comes to school, when it comes to them. So those of you in your 20s and teens, you could find that the focus is going to be more on home life, and because they don't have the money or whatever, and you can always get a loan, that you cannot that they can't afford your schooling and stuff like that, and now you have to take care of the family and stuff like that. So that could also be happening here as well. The King of Coins, more money coming to you, more responsibilities, more hours. For some of you here, there is a new love, there is a twin flame here, I see. Some of you, this is the ex coming back in the picture. Some of you, this is a twin flame happening here, and I feel like you two knew each other in a past life as well. For some of you, you could be meeting this person in a group or a convention, at a club, somewhere fun, or a business convention as well, and meeting this person, okay? So this person is coming into your life in a social setting, group, or organization. I do feel like some of you, if you are reconnecting with an ex, they are going to give you ultimatums at this time. I think this is your last chance with this relationship here as well, okay? I feel like you're trying to work on it. The Eight of Wands, I do see traveling coming up. You could also be receiving good news. The Three of Swords, emphasis on traveling. This is also online dating, or somebody is coming back from the past. For some of you here, this is a difficult energy time. You are going to be going through changes in regards to your relationships. So North Node, South Node is still in your 5th and 11th house for some of you. So whoever, whatever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. This could be a divorce, and other people are going to be affected by it. For some of you, you're definitely going to get kicked out of a situation, possibly work, because Uranus and Taurus is not well aspected with Scorpio in your 12th house. So whatever karmic situation you're supposed to end, because 12th house deals with karma, then this is the time period that you're going to be experiencing either karmic blessings or karmic endings. But energy is energy. So if you're supposed to end a cycle, then end it and just run away. Run, bitch, run. Don't walk, run. Okay? Because it's during Mercury retrograde, you don't want to go back to that situation. Okay, that's just like basically, why don't you go get a whip, a cow whip, and then start whipping yourself on the back? Because basically that's all you doing. Why are you gonna give yourself so much problems? Run, run, run. Okay, the Ten of Cups, I see you happy on an emotional level and a financial level as well. So you know there's blessings after this nasty ass ending, so know that. The Eight of Swords, I feel like there's money worries, but the cards are saying don't worry about money. So even though you can't buy like your Starbucks and things like that, or you got to cancel your Netflix, I know that's really hardcore stuff. You know, you're not necessarily broke, you just got to be a bit more frugal with your money for the time being, and then abundance will come. Okay, the Strength card, I feel with this energy here, this is all about creating your own reality at this time. I feel also that you could be more invested in other people's drama during this time period as well, to a fault, so I would be careful with that. If you're not good financially, please don't share. All right, you're a perfectionist when it comes to work. You could be throwing yourself into your work at this time with this energy here. The Four of Swords, I see you being a trendsetter here. Very original in your way of thinking. Some of you could be jumping on to trends at this time. You could be inspired by what other people are doing at this time. You're more about your stability and trying to save money. You could be very resourceful with your money at this time with this energy as well. I see this being a great time for contracts and negotiations. I'm hearing some of you are very pessimistic. Give it 3 months, try it out. Okay, you gotta touch it, see it in order to believe it. Okay, the Seven of Swords, I feel like you're very secretive at this time with this energy, and you're keeping your plans to yourself, and everybody around you is basically on a needs to know business. Okay, you need to, when I'm ready to tell you, I'll let you know. The King of Swords, yeah, you're worried about money, but I see money coming in at this time with this energy. I feel like also love is slow to come, because this person's more focused on their coin at this time with this energy as well. Okay, but they're spying on you. I do see confrontation around you. Alrighty, so be careful with this energy here. But you are being watched by the ex or somebody that has a crush on you at this time. The Seven of Cups, I see lots of thoughts of future during this time period as well. So there could be some positive talks going on. Make sure when it comes to love, you know, my motto is, maybe that's why you're like, when I see it, I'll believe it. Okay, so somebody's promising you that they will change and that they'll do all this stuff, but it's like, okay, when I see it, I will damn believe it. The Empress card, I feel with this energy, this person's obsessed with you. All right, but you know, just because they're obsessed with you, their actions still speak louder than words. I see teamwork makes the dream work, so you do benefit through other people, and other people could be financially supporting you or helping you out at this time. The Hermit card, you are climbing the corporate ladder with this energy. There is growth coming to you with career or with media and social media during this time. I feel also with this energy, this is endings and new beginnings coming up. Lots of endings are coming up for you. The Ace of Cups, I see emotional validation during this time period. Whatever you're thinking about all day long, you're manifesting it into your life at this time with this energy here as well. And then the Emperor card brings about emotional growth. Now, the Empress and the Empress also means like a time for soulmates here. That can happen for some of you here, but also the Emperor and the Empress card also means a time of like emotional stability, maturity, being calm with this energy, okay? And I do see you having a greater level of self-control during this time period. I do see this being a happy time for you because you are in the holiday spirits. I love you, my Saggies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. I need 4 more people to get to 3,000 subscribers. Also, I'm available for readings, so if you would like an email reading to check me out, I do accept Western Union. You have to let me know if you wanted to go that route. PayPal, you don't have to have a PayPal card. You can go underneath it, and it says credit or debit. And then also, I have a Cash App. So check it out, get a reading from me, and show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Tonight I'll be doing the daily horoscope. So check it out. Kisses. Mwah.